Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hey everyone. So tight. My skin is tight today because I have allergic reaction to something. But it's okay. It's my body and it's how I have to deal with my life and my allergies. Food allergies, chemical allergies. The doctors can't even help me. How's everyone doing? Let me get over to me. Live. How's everyone doing? Get over to me. Live. How's everyone doing? Mic check, mic check. How is everyone doing? Let me figure out a Google. Oh man. I broke this? Damn it. Okay. How are you all doing today? I'm blind without my glasses. So, not blind, but today in particular, because there's an allergy around my eye. So, when it's around my eye, it's a little bit in my eye. So, I made a better cup of coffee today. Much better. Thank you. I feel so much better with my glasses. So, hi everyone. Hi, Angela. I still didn't get to the email. I will today. Hi, Soul Sister. How are you? Grand Rising. Creative Soul, Grand Rising. Malika with the red heart, Grand Rising, sweetie. Lottie, Grand Rising. Wishing everyone blessings in this Easter time. You too, Lottie. Wishing you blessings. Kiona, Grand Rising. I'm okay. I have lots of ants coming from somewhere. They keep coming. Anyone have any good repellent ideas? Of course I do, right? Clove. They hate clove. So get some clove powder and look at the source of where they're coming from, because they usually come from one place. And just put clove right there. They won't bother you. They'll go to somebody else's home. Good morning, Bree. Good morning. Good Friday. Happy Friday. Is today when Jesus died? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today? Jesus died today? I wonder if they put him up at midnight. And how long does it take to die on the cross? Has anybody ever asked how long it takes to die on the cross? But remember, Jesus didn't die on the cross. Jesus gave up the ghost. Jesus said, "Take me, Lord." So he died today, which we count as one, but we shouldn't count it as one, right? We should count Thursday as one. Friday should be one from Thursday. But it was Roman days. So one, Friday. I'm ignorant, so let's just play games with me. Friday is one, but it shouldn't be. Two is Saturday. Three is Sunday. So our expectation is that Jesus rose from the dead on Sunday. But then I'm a little confused, right? Because, oh, yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So sorry. Oh my goodness. Um, but then I'm a little confused about the rising, the recorded rising, right? Because remember, okay, so Jesus wasn't there in the cave and they rolled back the cave. So that must be the considered rising. But nobody knew he had risen yet, right? And then remember, the people were walking on, going somewhere, and Jesus was talking to them like it was normal. And then when they looked at him again, they were like, Jesus? And then Jesus disappeared, right? Am I getting the story right? And then Jesus went to dinner with one of his disciples, right? Or with several of his disciples. He showed up at dinner and broke bread with them, but they didn't even know that it was him or something like that. And Jesus was like, well, what do you think of this disciple of yours? And they were like, oh, we were petrified and we believe in him. And Jesus was pleased with what they had to say. And somebody looked up and they were like, Jesus? And then he disappeared. Wasn't it 3 sightings or 2 sightings or something like that? Listen, listen, ignorant, born and raised ignorant. I need your help. Something like that, right? Um, yes, sweetie. What did Bree say? Grand Rising, Malika. Bree, what did you say? White vinegar. White vin. Oh, white vinegar, Bree. What? What? Lottie, I'm like you. I'm about to have an ant problem. Last year I did much better. The first year I was here, oh, they tried to kill me. The ants here aren't like ants. They look kind of different ants. We got different mosquitoes, different type of looking ants. The mosquitoes are called black mosquitoes or something like that. You can't see them. It's weird. And then the ants, they're also very weird. So I'm going to be going through. So I'll try some vinegar too. Child, I can spray vinegar. Last year I did so much better with the clothes, but I'll definitely try me some vinegar. I love the smell of vinegar, child. Lolly says, I never really understood the details, but I know Jesus is very good at getting rid of evil. There you have it. There you have it, Lolly. The vinegar over the scent they leave, or the other ants to follow. Okay. So it's Good Friday. Gratitude. Oh, you're quite welcome. I'm just so sorry. I forgot somebody wanted an appointment with me today. You're quite welcome. You're so welcome. And I was supposed to send it out yesterday. You're so welcome. Okay. Oh, I've seen ant beds. You guys know what ant beds look like? There's these little tiny holes. I've seen ant beds, yeah. I mean, I don't want to kill the whole colony. I just don't want them to come in my house. So if we can have preventive methods to be like, hey, there's other homes you can go into. Don't choose this one. That's what I want. Hi, Stephen. In South Texas, we use white vinegar for sugar ants. Oh, and ammonia for fire ants. I don't know which one I have. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. Sugar. They're small sugar ants. I never knew that. It goes leaving food or a drink out for 20 minutes, sometimes less, no, seconds. So these ants smell themselves some food. Seconds. Go ahead and cook something and drop like gravy on the floor. Before you could clean it up, they're there. So for sugar ants, vinegar. You teach me something. Okay. So Lottie, you and I got our answers today. Look at our peoples. Hi, incognito. Old school, boric acid mixed with sugar. Wait, but what does that do? Oh, they carry it back to the nest. Oh, I don't know if I want to kill the whole family. I just don't want them in my house. Now, if it was roaches, bet, bet. Then they can go back to their nest and do whatever they need to do. Black Jesus, Michael on Good Times was right. Well, I hope you're not getting your education from Michael on Good Times. But to answer your question, dynamite! Yeah, okay. It's a woke nation now. I always knew. I don't know about you, but I always knew that the generations in the Bible were not white, they were black. I always knew that, but we're waking up now, all of us, and I'm so glad to see everyone waking up. Dynamite! Um, that's not one of my favorite characters for blackness. I do like Esther Roll. Esther Roll's my favorite. Do you know that she wouldn't do that show unless they gave her a husband? They tried to make her a single parent. Those bastards. The bastards, I tell you. Oh, it's same for the roaches? Really? Oh, I never knew that. Otherwise, wipe down with white vinegar to get rid of the scent the leader ant leaves. Oh, well, you guys, I'm going to get me a nice big spray bottle with white vinegar. Yes, I'm going to do it. They haven't shown up yet. They haven't shown up. I got maybe another month, but if I can stop it, and they're only in my kitchen, which is the saddest part. Um, and they let me see, get rid of this. Let's get rid of. Oh, call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff, right? Thumbs up and comment. I love the comments. Okay, so they usually, like, let's say this is the wall, right? So this wall I share with my neighbor, right? So this is the wall, right? And my sink is here. So this wall I share with my neighbor. So I do see where they put, like, I mean, it's how many years old? Whatever that thing is, that strip. I don't think that's for the ants. It's just to make what doesn't matter. But it's kind of like coming apart, right? And so I think they're coming through the parts where it's coming apart. So I'm gonna do some white vinegar right now because I want to prepare, not wait until they show up. I'm not trying to kill them. I'm trying to tell them there's other homes you can go to. Please. Now, if I have to, no. So when they do show up in my house in droves, I say to them, I go up to them and I say, I'm going to walk away and I'm going to give you assholes time to get out. You got 10 minutes. That is not for you to eat more. That is for you to understand from this point on, you got 10 minutes. Now, if you got family to go back to, I suggest you leave now. I do this. I do this. I have a whole conversation with them. And I do walk away. And I do give them the time frame that I say I'm going to give them. And then I come back slamming shit all over the place. I warned you. And, it is what it is. We cannot live together. Never, point blank, ever. But I give them warning. And then every once in a while, I don't give them warning. Like, you don't understand the little things that happen. So, if I get food from the street and I forget to put it in the refrigerator, right? So let's say I'm coming in from the street. I got food from in the styrofoam containers, right? The the small one. Now, it could be a big one. Doesn't really matter. I put it on my kitchen table, and I might have a reading, and this is how I get caught out there. So I'll be like, oh, let me get to the reading. 30 minutes later, my food is corroded with ants. I gotta throw the whole thing out with the ants. So now I've decided, because I've made this mistake once too many, it's just idiot savant going on here. So, the plastic bags from the supermarket, I take extra plastic bags and keep it in my freezer, right? And so now or in my car, so now when I go out to my car, I carry a plastic bag with me because I never know what I'm going to purchase. But if I carry a plastic bag with me, I can tie it up. And if I do what I normally do, which come home, rush to get to a meeting, leave the food on a countertop, at least now I know they won't touch my food because they took extra measures. I just don't want to be late for my readings and then I'll forget. I'm running late, right? I'm like seconds. I give myself 5 minute grace. So if I'm at 3:04, I can't remember everything. I can only remember to flip the computer up, press that Zoom button. So now I make sure the extra step that I take is not putting the food in the refrigerator. The extra step that I take is to wrap it in plastic. Esther Rowe. I love Esther. Oh, what did I say? Did I say something else? You know me. I probably called her something else. Did I call her Wheezy? What did I do? You know I said something else. Yeah, you recall her talking about that. Yes, I was so proud of her. Yes, she was amazing. Lottie says, thank you, Sweets Carmel. For the borax. I like this part. Otherwise, white vinegar to get rid of the scent the leader ant leaves for their others. I'm a white vinegar in my house today. I can't wait. Booyah, in your face, ants. Hi, Marcella Amare. So, who's ready for Easter? Remember back in the day, we had Easter dresses and everybody went to church once a year. Who's ready for Easter and who still does this? And do you feel guilty when you don't do it? Are you guilt ridden? It's so pretty. Let me see something. All right. Let's see something. I need to say good health to my group. Good health group. Gems. Okay. All right. Whatever. So there are some companies that are tied to Diddy that's going to get subpoenaed. What's that about, guys? Are we saying that companies were totally in cahoots with P. Diddy companies? Damn it. Hold on. Did anybody see how choked up he was without like trying to look choked up? Lost hearing. I'm back, guys. I'm so sorry. What do you mean following the money? Because I hope I think I might have changed topics. Um, he seems to be he seems to be choked up about it in a way where he has inside information. What do you think, guys? Hey, Manda. What do you think? Keenan was on Tamara Hall show. He does agree that some things need to change, but it also seems to me like he has maybe some intimate knowledge. I know his buddy Kel has wound up in compromising positions, and has he wound up in compromising positions because of being a young man, single, broke? Because those are the ones that they go after. Um, Hold on. All right. Sorry, guys. People say the music industry is wrong. But as you say, Tracy, when young and famous, people might act silly because they're so excited when making it. Yeah, they make it very like enticing, and they make it very glamorous. Marcella, what's following the money? Oh, by the way, I made a very good coffee today. Suge Knight reacts from prison to Diddy's raids, and he's trying to help Diddy. He's like, "This is what you need to do. Be careful. This is how they're gonna come for you." Suge Knight is very, very helpful. And Diddy should be lucky that Suge Knight is like a best friend to him in prison, trying to give him some pointers. I like that. Ah, thank you, Ash. And they set the precedent that you have to do what you're told to make it. That's why children should be heavily represented. No, no, you can't go to Diddy's camp. Not for nothing, but I really believe that Diddy ruined the relationship between Usher and his mother. He wound up at Diddy's camp, didn't he? And then ultimately, what happened? Ultimately, what happened? Usher brought in Beaver when Usher got too old. When his body started to mature, what did they say to him? You got friends? We'll make them famous. In my opinion, allegedly. So the first is coming, and I will be doing a solar eclipse for April 8th video. I already have some warnings for everyone. This is not doom and gloom. This is like, listen to me. But April 1st begins Mercury retrograde. So if you guys are on the verge of a bad relationship, it's going to break you. I'm not predicting it on you. I'm not placing it upon you. If you don't understand astrology and you go by your reactions, because you are pulled by the planets, the moon, the sun, but you don't know that, it is Mercury retrograde. It is Mars energy. Because it will be in a sign, I believe, of Aries. Mhm. The fiery sun will be in Aries. And the moon, does anybody know what the moon will be in? Let me check. Let me check Molly McCord. I love Molly. Where's my radio? Let me check Molly. Molly explains it perfectly well. History, history. Molly McCord. Here she is.
Hey, it's Molly. Welcome back to my channel as we're going to discuss the Aries solar eclipse happening on April 8th, 2024 at 2:21 p.m. That's Eastern time, so be sure and adjust for your location on the planet. So with this solar eclipse, we find the sun and the moon exactly conjunct along with Chiron. Now notice how all three are at the same degree, 19 degrees of Aries, 24 minutes.
You're in trouble. Y'all are in trouble. The sun is in Aries. The moon is in Aries. And I don't know about this Chiron person, but Chiron's in Aries. And Mercury is retrograde. Mercury is about misfiring communications. When it's all said and done, you're going to be like, well, I thought you said this. Um, People are going to perceive everything not well at all. I'm a moon child. Mars is scary. I always thought Mars in the eighth house, be careful with heavy metal, flights, cars, and etc. Interesting. There you go. And is it in the eighth house right now, Ash? Tasha, are you new to me? Did you just come on board yesterday? Are you? Did you just start with me like an hour ago? I need to know. One, I don't like being challenged, Tasha. Don't do that. You're going to pick a fight, make sure it's on your level. Let's just start there. Second thing is, I'm only going to explain this to you because I want to help you. Second thing is, I have sarcasm. And if you don't understand that, that's not my problem. I don't have time. I'm not going to explain myself to you. I think you're very cute by questioning, but I think you should watch your mouth. Because it's all fun and games until you question me. Moving on. Lisa got it. See, the people that know me, they get it. Lisa's like, oh, right. In any case, moving on. Money is power. Yeah, I don't understand any of your sentences today. But if it's in your eighth house in your chart, take a look. Okay, let me go backwards. If Mars I have no idea where Mars is. My Mars is in Leo, first of all, so there you go. An equate amount. Maybe, I don't know. I always get confused with that. And then I wonder why I'm so, volatile. Why am I so volatile? Because I think Mercury's in Leo. I don't remember. I forgot where my Mars is. I would pray that my Mars would be in a very nice planet, right? Something very soft for my system, because I'm so fiery anyway. Tracey, New York City. I really should have this chart readily available, but I don't. So, let me see where my Mars is first. Oh, my Mars is in Gemini. Oh. Yeah, Gemini. That's a good thing for me. It actually needs to be in Gemini, although Geminis are a little crazy. Let me see, what house is it in? Gemini. Okay. Gemini? What is this then? This has to be Gemini. Yep, it has to be Gemini. So, my house, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My Mars is in Gemini in the 9th house, so it is what it is. Not sure for my chart. Just go to Astro. I mean, there are better charts out there. This is like primitive. Astro. Yes. chart. Dot com. Oh, wait. This is so annoying. Astro dot charts dot com. Astro/charts.com. Chat. This is like the most basic chart program that I use. Nothing that has like real information, but just enough to give you the wheel and show you the degrees of your planets. Lottie! Lottie! Yes! Yes, you are fun and feisty, Tracy, but also mature and responsible and caring and loving. Yes. Thank you, Lottie. Mars in Gemini would mellow the emotions and creative happiness. I believe that. Very creative, very mellow. Too funny. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry. Today, sweetie? So I don't think I have anything in my 8th house. I'm sure there are planets there, but as far as the major planets, there's nothing in the 8th house. And my Taurus is in the 8th house, which has some significance, I believe. But no planets. So I think I can get through this Mercury retrograde fairly balanced. There are some conjuncts in Taurus and Aquarius, though, that could affect me, only because I'm a fixed sign, so it'll affect me indirectly. So I think I might be safe. So, remember, guys, and I'm dead ass, you know, you can only do you. You cannot control your partners or your bosses or your peers at work. You can only control you. So my black folks, when you guys want to spry up and start screaming, you're having a trauma experience and it's boiling. And yet you still cannot just scream and yell. You cannot lose it. All right? And understand that there are planets out there that will affect you, and you're going to blow the fuck up and be totally embarrassed later or lose your job. Right? You're going to blow the fuck up and, you know, have relationships that can never be repaired again. And this goes for men too. For the most part, men are actually much more affected to the volatile planet changes. And so, buyer beware, men and women. Respect that the planets are volatile, and respect that Mercury retrograde is going to create havoc. Okay? Don't start none, won't be one. And if someone starts with you, you gotta just check it for later. You can't have this conversation right now. I mean, the last problem that I had, I tried to have this conversation, and I seriously waited until Mercury retrograde had ended an extra week. But I had a conversation on the Tuesday, and the extra week would have ended on a Wednesday. And they say that you can get through Mercury retrograde, the date, but that extra week can really hit you hard. I don't count the extra week, but I knew I needed to have a healthy conversation with someone. And I should have waited till Thursday. I didn't. It was the extra week. I thought I was out of the fire. The extra week would have ended on Wednesday, but I had the conversation with them on Tuesday. And this situation went on for more than a month. It just went on and on. A YouTube video was made about me. It seeped into our private group club. It was a mess. It was so bad. And I tried to do the right thing. The talk was going to happen anyway. Let's get that straight. I was not going to have this talk. But the timing of it, even though I thought I planned it, the timing of it was completely wrong. And when people are unhealthy, child, they will bite you. They will bite the fuck out of you. You don't even know. Ash, stop this right now. Stop it. You are not allowed to go off on people. Right. I'm glad your mom was like, zip it. You are not allowed to go off on people. That is an African American response to everything. I'll go off. I'll go off. It doesn't help your psyche. It doesn't help your kundalini. It seriously doesn't help you think. You are left like a fried potato. I don't even know what that means. You are left so fried that it could take days to recover from. So you have to learn, all of us, we have to learn not to go off. All of us, we have to. It doesn't work in the end. Yes, child, I'm just going to lay down and look at the ceiling and pray. I would prefer that, Bree. Dear ancestors, please just allow the table to shake and cover me with cool air amidst the fire. Thank you in advance. I would say that. I would say that, child. Uh-oh, Malika. My 8th house is in Aries. Uh-oh. Woosah, woosah, woosah. I would say, Malika, have something readily available that you can have on your phone that you could play in iTunes immediately. Like, you have to be like, oh, I'm about to go the fuck off. Let me play this music. You're going to look crazy, but I'd rather you do that because the 8th house, I think the thing that concerns me, and this isn't a video yet, the thing that concerns me is volatility. And this could be the area where something changes forever. Forever. Now, if you want to burn that house down, then burn it down. Is it necessary to burn it down? I don't want anybody to say, I don't care, I don't care. And many people have gotten through Mercury retrogrades without the education. I don't want you to think you're going to be safe anymore. Now we have to get to the point of education. Do you understand? Right? We got to educate. 21. Are we good? And I don't know how many. We already had a Mercury retrograde for January 1st. It ended January 1st, but it counts. How was everybody bringing in the new year? What happened this year? Were you guys okay this year? How'd y'all bring in the new year? You see, Kate disappeared, right? See how it affects everyone? Mm-hmm. She disappeared because it was from December and ended January 1st. Let me look at the comments. Everybody, yes! I did that! I ate grapes under the table! Yes! Did you do it, John? Lord, there's so much fire in my chart. I'm too old. I'm going to just walk quietly and pray. Please do that, soul sister. Do whatever it takes. If you find yourself feeling some kind of way, walk away from the room. Leave the room. There you go. I love playing binaural beats for removing negativity. They have a whole bunch of them on YouTube. Good. I love frequencies, Sean. And I also love mantras. Just have something readily available that can bring you centered. That's all I'm saying. Well, I'm not an expert at this, Bree, but just look at your astro. What did I do with it? Oh, no. Astro-charts.com. Hi, Colton. All right. We'll take a look at some other news. They're trying to ask Princess Beatrice and Eugenie, Fergie's kids, to take on more responsibilities. And all you have to do is say no, young ladies. It's just that simple. If these mature ass motherfuckers can't do it, your fathers don't want to do it. It's Fergie's kids, I think. Edward doesn't want to do it. Princess Eugenie is reluctant to step up and take on additional royal duties. Then don't. It takes up your whole life. Then don't. So Beyonce's album is out. John, you think it's a good album? I can't wait to listen to it. Hi, Miss Kimberly. Hi, how are you? The World Court has ordered Israel to halt Gaza famine. All right. Not much news right now, which is good. The crypto guy, the crypto kid, Sam Bankman, gets 25 years for fraud. But why did I hear that he was working for the U.S. government? Why did I hear that? I hear that he's getting a sentence. I thought I heard he was working for the government. U.S. government. I mean, I see where he got 25 years. I don't know if I believe what I'm seeing, if that makes any sense. Wait, what do you mean you're going to email me a travel itinerary? Where are you going? I love that you travel so much. That's going to be my next gift to myself, is to travel. Next stop, Mexico. Did anybody hear that he was working for the U.S. government? I don't believe this 25-year sentence. I believe that a judge ordered a 25-year sentence. I don't believe he's going to jail. You thought I might enjoy? I would. I want to see what's happening. You inspire me. What if you're Scorpio? What if you're a Scorpio and it's governed by the 8th house? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not good at astrology. It's the one thing I wish I would have focused on. Hi, Sin W. Oh, we were all up listening to New Beyonce country album last night. The songs were really calming with all that guitar. Oh, I love that. All right, so I got a lot to do. I'm going to do a video on the retrograde, on the eclipse. That's what the problem is. The problem was it's an eclipse energy on the 8th, on top of all this fire energy. So I'm going to do my research, do a video for my followers, and simplify it in my terms, right? And then I got the horoscopes to do. So I think I may start them over the weekend, probably. Probably over the weekend I'll start them. Also, coming this Friday, if you want to share again a Zoom event for a post quiet on set, just email me. But those of you that have the code, it will be the same code. Okay? You don't need to tell me that you're coming. Just use the same code. If you forgot the code, I'll put it out for you. Okay? Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. Let me see. What am I missing on YouTube news? Let's look at before I leave. I need to do a reading on whether Dan Schneider is done, because he does have either another series or something coming out, and I really want to know who's watching it, because I think there should be 100% banned on Dan Schneider. Portia's whole storyline, I don't believe. We already talked about that. I am going to do Real Housewives of Potomac, Candace, and her leaving, and I applaud her for leaving. Let me take a look at this.
The red heifer prophecy is one.
I'm going to read up on this red heifer. So pretty. Oh, hi, Marcia. Yes. Yes, yes. I did talk about it in the beginning of the feed, Charm. You know, I said that he looked like he was a little torn up. Um, he was in full agreement. He said he didn't have that experience, but he's in full agreement that this shit should never happen. But remember, he is friends with Kel, and Kel did get caught out there. I don't care how you slice it. So I think just coming and watching from a perspective of being someone's friend that got caught out there, that's what I think he was kind of choked up about. So, oh, Kate is not showing up for Easter. Predicted it. She's not showing up for Easter. So, that is what that is. And that is what I predicted. Okay. What is this? All right. Yeah, you predicted, Tracy. Us spiritual peoples kind of figured that. Tell me about it. Exactly. I was like, yeah, she ain't showing up for Easter. Y'all lying. So, all right, guys. I am good. I hope you're good. I will be back. So, this is not the end. This is phase one. So, I will be back. I also will be doing a dashikis and bonnets for the weekend. I want you guys to have a really good time. I am going to do a video probably midday on Candace. I just feel like she should be a midday person, not a Tracy After Dark person. And if you have any suggestions for Tracy After Dark, because it's a little slow right now, you know, good thing about religious holy days, it's like people are quiet. So by Tuesday, the shit should hit the fan. I don't know how they plan it. I love you all. I will probably start the horoscopes over the weekend. Probably. Trying to think. It's such a calm weekend, and I feel like I really want to get them done while there's no news feeds, right? I want to get them done while it's quiet. So I think I'll get them started starting tomorrow, Sunday, And I really want to get it started before Mercury retrograde, but I might have to leave some for Monday, and it's okay. It's okay. Remember the warning, people. It's eclipse season. That's fire, fire, fire. And it's Mercury retrograde starting the 1st. So, if you're having problems with your car, please get it in the shop. If you're having problems at work, suck it up. Suck it up. Do not explode at work, guys. Come on. Mercury retrograde is from the 1st to the 24th. If you think you're having a problem at work, take some days off. Take some mental health days. I'm dead ass. People are going to have a hard time hearing you and vice versa. Don't be so quick to try and explain yourself. Sometimes just walk away, being misunderstood, and then you could talk later. The eclipse energy is coming, and I don't know what it means. I'll definitely do my research and we'll talk about it. But because it's such a fiery eclipse, right, I just think that permanent changes could be occurring between now and 6 months from now. So, hopefully these changes will break you up, not ruin you. I know for my sister's caregivers, they just walked into some really, really extraordinary changes. And I was really surprised that when I did the reading, you can't stop the bleeding. I'm like, you can't stop this. So you have to understand that everything changes. Get off the boat, get out, save yourselves. And that's for my sister's caregivers. So you're going to get an honest reading regardless of how bad it is. I just need you not to be so upset that you can't see how to find your way out, which is why I don't want you screaming and yelling. We got to think our way out of this. All right, guys? I love you. Yeah, just let her be a little crazy. Don't step into the fray. Just be like, okay. Don't even bother looking her way. You don't have time for all this. Be safe, everyone. Reach for joy. That's so pretty. Oh, CW. That'd be great. I'll do live readings tonight. I love that. Thank you, CW. All right, I'll see you guys tonight. Bye. Where am I?
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.